think today's the last day. Whoa. Okay, gotta make it really good for that demo reel. Let's do on Thursday.
Coming up on SUTV News, we'll be updating you on how to prep for the end of the semester.
And sharing news on what's been happening in Cedar City.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent.
Soccer is fun.
Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Welcome to SUTV News. I'm Grace Park.
And I'm Elena Herrera.
The semester is coming to a close, and that means that it's time to turn in your textbooks. For students who rented their textbooks, make sure to return them to the bookstore to ensure that there will not be any charges on your account. For students who bought their textbooks and are looking to sell them back, here's SUU's textbook manager with more.
So for buyback, we have another company that comes in and does the buyback for us. So we don't know actually if they'll buy it back or how much you'll get, but we always run it through to see if we can help students out and get them some money back for their books.
We're entering the last stretch of the semester, which means it's time to start prepping for finals. Finding a good study spot is a key to successful studying. With 4 floors of different noise levels, the Gerald R. Sherritt Library is a great place to find your perfect study spot. Here you can find a quiet place to do your work or somewhere with a little bit more background noise. You can also get snacks and drinks to fuel your studying from the Soda Nerd. Whatever you prefer, the library has a spot for you. Study hard and finish the semester strong, T-Birds, and don't forget to rub that statue for good luck before you leave.
If the end of the semester stress has been getting you down, the library has the solution for you. Every Tuesday from 2:30 to 3:30 and from 4 to 5 p.m., the library lobby hosts several therapy dogs for students to come and play with. The dogs are very sweet and gentle and love the attention. If finals are stressing you out, these therapy dogs are sure to lighten your load. Those therapy dogs look so cute. Yeah. I've been wanting to go see them for like the whole semester.
Yeah, that one had a Santa hat on. It looks really cute. Very festive for the season.
Yes,
so
definitely.
That looks like a great way to de-stress during finals. So I might have to go see if I can find some time to sneak in there.
Yes, I mean, I'm going to be in the library for projects and stuff anyway, so.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Coming up, we have more on the many events happening on campus.
So make sure to stay tuned.
Hey, did you buy something from some gaming site?
What do you mean?
Yeah, look, there's a bunch of different charges on here.
Do you think someone stole our credit card information?
I don't know. That site sounds familiar, though.
Yeah, isn't that the site that Billy's on all the time?
You don't think.
Billy? Stop and think before you connect. Playing online is serious business. Visit dhs.gov/stopthinkconnect for tips on how to be safe online.
Wednesday nights in the gym of the Multipurpose Center is Country Swing. From 8:30 to 10, the night features line dancing and partner dancing set to country music. The instructor's there to guide you through it all. Here's one student sharing why he comes to Country Swing.
I've been going for the past 2 years, so it's a good thing to do it Wednesday nights.
The AIDS extravaganza is about the awareness of HIV and how to prevent it. Here's Izzy de la Casas reporting on the scene.
Hi, my name is Isabel de las Casas, and I'm reporting here with SUTV News here at the AIDS extravaganza. And so Sam, can you tell me a bit about the AIDS extravaganza event happening here in the Cedar Breaks room?
Yes, the AIDS extravaganza event is designed to celebrate World AIDS Day and also promote sexual education to the SUU community.
That's awesome. And was there a key motivator in terms of like did you have an inspiration for this event essentially?
Yeah, so the Pride Alliance wanted to do something to represent World AIDS Day, to get the knowledge out there about how serious this disease is and the fact that this disease is still here and we're still fighting it. So this was a fun way to get the information out, as well as some sex education for our students.
That's awesome. And can you tell me a bit more about the people who are involved in making and like just executing this whole event?
Absolutely. So this is brought to you by the CAP Center, which is our Counseling and Psychological Services, our Health and Wellness Center, our Q Center, Pride Alliance, have all worked together to create this for us.
And can you tell me a bit more about yourself and then like your role in the CAPS office as well?
Yeah, so my name is Sam. I'm a doctoral intern here at SUU. So I am in my last year of training before I can become a doctor myself. And as an intern, I can have special things that I focus on, and I decided to focus on Pride Alliance, and I made this my project for the semester.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, that was it on the AIDS extravaganza segment. Back to the desk.
Are you a prospective student interested in learning about what SUU has to offer? Well, SUU TV's Elena Herrera has more on Red Riots.
Southern Utah University hosts overnight recruitment events that are ran and executed by current students. They are called Red Riots. Current high school juniors and seniors are invited to come and attend. Red Riots are a great way for any high school students to experience SUU as they spend the day with fellow T-Birds and current SUU students. Red Riot is the perfect chance for you to get a feel for SUU's campus, student life, academics, and much more. If you are looking for clarity on where to go to college and truly experience campus life before committing, attending a Red Riot is the place for you. A Red Riot will include tickets to any SUU events if they are scheduled, a tour of campus, scholarship advising, dinner, information about classes, and a t-shirt to remember the event. SUU also invites parents to come and get involved as well. No lodging arrangements can be made for parents in university housing. Although SUU does have discounts for local hotels, which can be found in the Parent Services webpage. Each Red Riot is themed to create an immersive student life experience. Some of the common themes are game day, casino night, murder mystery, and SUU traditions. Red Riots include games and activities for every type of student, like crafts, bingo, a dance, and sports and rec.
So a Red Riot is an overnight recruitment event where we just invite high schoolers to come over and stay at SUU. We plan a bunch of fun events for them to do, and in those events you get to have a tour along with dinner, and then after the fun events you spend the night at an ambassador's house, so either at their apartment or their dorm, and then the next morning you come for breakfast and just our closing ceremony.
It only costs $20 to attend a Red Riot. To register, you can use this link to choose which date works best for you and your family and friends. For any students who have some free time on Wednesdays, the Levitt Center is hosting student-led presentations called Pizza and Politics. This event is hosted every Wednesday from noon to 1 p.m. in the Student Center in room 112. Here, you can come in and participate in discussions about various current issues happening in our country and get some free pizza after. In the first meeting, the discussion was about mass shootings and how we might be able to prevent them. Several students who attended had a lot to say on the matter. If you're interested, the topics change every week, so head over next Wednesday to get some free food and let your opinions be heard.
If you're interested in joining one of the many honors programs on campus, here's Allie Talley with more information on the National Society of Collegiate Scholars.
Hi, I'm Allie Talley with SUTV News, and I'm here with Dr. Hayden Coombs, the faculty advisor for the SUU chapter of NSCS. Hayden, how would you describe NSCS?
So it's a society for SUU students designed to offer leadership opportunities, scholarship opportunities, and overall promote academic excellence here on campus.
Got it. And what is your role as a faculty advisor?
So as a faculty advisor, honestly, I just kind of help with the student council and how they run things. If there's activities like an induction banquet, and induction ceremonies, things like that, I help facilitate that, make sure the group is staying under budget, and help identify some of those scholarship opportunities and stuff for those students.
And if students were looking to join, what would be the qualifications they would need to meet?
So we primarily only induct freshmen and sophomore students. You can be part of the society as a junior and senior, but we're looking for underclassmen to kind of induct, to get their feet wet and start serving in those leadership capacities. And you have to have at least a 3.4 GPA. It's not for any one specific major. It's multidisciplinary, so it's open to students all over campus.
And where does the NSCS SUU chapter meet regularly?
So we don't have a dedicated meeting space. My office and the two other faculty advisors, we primarily meet over Zoom with our student leadership council. And then we utilize a lot of the meeting space just in the comm department at the AFEC.
And how would one apply to join the NSCS?
So there's an application process they'd have to go through online, but I would say if it's something you're interested in, first thing is to contact me or one of the other faculty advisors. You can just stop by my office at any time or just email me at haydencoombs@suu.edu.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Dr. Coombs. This has been Allie Talley with SUTV News.
Every semester, there are several study abroad opportunities. Here is Grace Park at the International Affairs Office.
I'm Grace Park, and I'm here in the International Affairs Office. Study abroad trips can be a great way to expand your worldview. So I'm here with Rachel Goff to talk about SUU's short-term study abroad trips. Rachel, can you tell us a little bit about the study abroad trips that are going to happen in the next semester and through the summer?
Yeah, so we actually have a lot of short-term trips coming up. The applications are open until January 15th. So a couple of our highlights, especially when it's cold like right now, we try to highlight our summer really hot destinations. So some of those are, we have an Africa trip, a South Africa trip, which is ecotourism, and it's a lot of like communications courses. We also have educators in Italy. We have a couple going to Spain, so criminal justice, and we also have an education program going to Spain, which is really awesome. And we basically just have all over the world. We have Fiji, Tonga, we have again, like we have Spain, we have pretty much all over, and those are just talking about our short terms. So our semester exchanges, we have over 60 programs for that as well, and those are all coming up.
Amazing. Can you tell us about the benefits of going on a study abroad?
Yes, I love talking about the benefits of study abroad. I myself have gone on a study abroad, and some of the things that it really does for our students is it helps expand their worldview. It helps give them cultural experiences that are really going to help them both in life and also in future jobs, just to be able to really adapt easily to a new environment. And speaking of jobs, having a study abroad on your resume is almost equivalent to having an internship. So job hirers really look for those, and they really value a study abroad experience.
Amazing. Well, that is all for SUTV. I'm Grace Park.
When we come back, we have updates from Cedar City and Southern Utah at large, so don't go anywhere.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
It's the holiday season and Main Street lights are up. The lights start at the Main Street Park, so grab that special someone and your favorite hot beverage to take a stroll to see the lights.
East Zion Adventures offers many services to those interested in the outdoors, one of which is horseback trail riding. At East Zion Adventures, there are many different horseback experiences to choose from. Most of the trails are suitable for ages 8+, and all of them go through the beautiful trails at East Zion. The prices vary based on the trail, and most of the rides take roughly about 1 to 2 hours. The guides are incredibly kind and very helpful to beginning riders. The horses are also all very gentle, so even if you've never been on a horse before, you will be able to enjoy experiencing Zion in this beautiful and unique way.
With snow season around the corner, it's important for those with cars to check on a few major things in order to ensure they are driving as safely as possible. Before you go out driving in the snow, make sure to check these 3 things. 1, your tire tread. Make sure that your tires aren't too bald so that they can handle snowy terrain. 2, your fluids. All of your fluids should be topped off so that your car is in its prime condition. And 3, your windshield wipers. The wipers should be able to clean your windshield in one wipe. If it's taking a few, you may want to look into getting new ones. Drive safe this winter.
If you've already checked out Cedar City Main Street's Christmas lights off of your list, consider checking out Parowan's Winter Wonderland. Just a 20-minute drive from Cedar City, Parowan's Chamber of Commerce has put together a cheerful light display for all to enjoy. Every Saturday from now until Christmas, the Winter Wonderland will have character experiences from Santa, the Grinch, elves, and Rudolph, as well as free hot chocolate and marshmallows to roast. And if you can't make it on Saturday, the light display itself will be lit every night, so you can still stop on by.
I spell real fast.
Those lights look so gorgeous. I feel like that's a short trip away, and you can still kind of get the Christmas experience. That'll be a fun little weekend activity.
Yeah, definitely. It was super fun. I was able to go, and it was so cute. There were little kids who were volunteering, and they were dressed up as elves.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's a whole community thing.
That's so
super
fun.
awesome.
And the free marshmallows and hot chocolate sounds like super fun.
Oh,
we know
yeah.
college students love free food, so.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, they're great. It's 20 minutes away, but it's a really fun little trip.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Because when we're coming back, there'll be more on SUTV weather.
Joining me today to help illustrate the critical importance of contacting 811 before you dig is my alter ego, Micro. Can you hear me down there?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I am not having a good time.
Oh, what's the problem, little buddy? Well, for starters, I'm in a sewer. Yeah, been there, done that.
Something's wrong down here. Hey, wait, whoa.
Oh yeah, that's just another guy who started to dig before he called 811.
You smell that?
Welcome back to SUTV News. I'm Grace Park, here with the weather. It's been getting a little more chilly out in Cedar, so, you know, it's perfect just in time for Christmas. I've never been a fan of snow, I'll be honest. I think we know that by now, but hey, if it comes, it comes. We are seeing a little bit of snow, not too much down in the valley, but around in the mountains, which is great because Bryan Head was able to open their ski resort. So they're looking at a current snow base of about 23 inches, which is a great starting point. If you're looking to go skiing or snowboarding, it's ready for you, so get on up there. Let's look at the forecast for this next week. Today we're seeing a high of 53 and a low of 30, so a little bit chilly, but not too chilly. It's going to get warmer tomorrow with a high of 59, but after that point, it's going to start getting colder, and as we head into the weekend, it's going to get a lot colder, so be on the lookout for that. On Thursday, we're seeing a high of 51, but on Friday, it's going to drop down to 32 degrees as the high, so that's basically a 20-degree drop overnight. That's a lot. It's a lot. We're also seeing a 40% chance of snow, so if you're planning on going anywhere for the weekend, you might want to keep an eye on that just to stay safe on those roads. It's going to stay pretty chilly through the weekend. We're looking at another high of 32 for Saturday. It's going to warm up just a little bit on Sunday as we head into the next week, but we're looking at highs of 44 as we head into finals week. Coming up on SUTV Sports, we have more about SU's men's and women's basketball teams, so stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Mike Rowe doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Welcome back to SUTV Sports. I'm Elena Herrera. On Saturday, December 2nd, both Southern Utah University basketball teams played against the Redhawks of Seattle University. The women's basketball team played Seattle here at home, and the men's team played away in Seattle. The women's team maintained a double-digit lead throughout most of the game, going up to as many as 23 points. This game was SUU's season high in points scored and three-pointers made. This combined with the great defense led the Thunderbirds to an 83-56 victory. The men's team was defeated by the Redhawks with a score of 73-63. The men's team is now 2-5 overall and 0-2 in the Western Athletic Conference play. The Thunderbirds will head to Salt Lake City to take on the University of Utah today at 6 p.m. This game can be viewed on the Pac-12 network. SUU's women's basketball played against the University of Alaska Fairbanks on November 15th at the America First Event Center. SUU won it 72-58. For SUU, Megan Smith got 30 points, leading SUU to victory. Kayla Johnson from UAF got 18 points. This is the first win for SUU in the new season. Great job, T-Birds.
Well, I'm really
for SUTV Sports, I'm Elena Herrera. Stay tuned.
Basketball team is really playing really good. Whatever the defense or offense, it's been really nice. I can see they are really having a really good teamwork. It's nice.
For SUTV Sports, I'm Elena Herrera. Stay tuned during the break because we'll be right back with more on the Cedar City music scene.
In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic. Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life. And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome back to SUTV News.
Here's what's new with Cedar City Music.
Cedar City's beloved concert series $2 Tuesday is undergoing some serious changes. A few weeks ago, the organization announced that they were rebranding in order to make way for a new era. They're still producing weekly Tuesday concerts, but now they will be called Sock Hop Live. With the rebrand comes a slight price increase. Tickets will now be sold for $5 each instead of $2. While this may seem like a large jump, the Sock Hop team is putting all of the extra money towards bettering the experience for the audience with things like venue improvements and improved sound quality. Here's manager Carla Pratt on what the team is hoping to achieve.
We want to make a good experience for everyone that comes to our shows, and with that we are wanting to branch out a little bit more and not just do concerts. We tried out doing a little Taylor Swift release party, which was super fun, so we want to do more stuff like that, maybe some more open mic nights, and just build a bigger community to reach more people in Cedar City and Southern Utah. So we're super excited, and we hope to see you at one of our Sock Hop shows.
SUU Opera has been hard at work this semester to prepare a show-stopping production for next spring. Here's Grace Park with more on the story.
SUU's opera department has been hard at work putting together a very special project. The world-renowned opera, Carmen.
Carmen, to me, is about a woman who is independent. She doesn't want anybody to tell her what to do. She is her own woman. She's free-spirited, and she wants to be free. She wants to live her life the way she wants to live it. And it gets her into trouble in the end because the person that she has kind of played along with, Don Jose, he becomes so jealous that he kills her.
This semester, the students have been tackling the pronunciation and music of the 4-act opera. And while there is still much work to be done before the show is ready for its March performance, the students are very excited.
Carmen is really unique because it's very choral based, and so there are a lot of different things that the choir, like the chorus, has to do, and we're very involved throughout the entire piece, so watching it come together, I think it'll be really cool.
The show will really start taking form next semester, with staging, sets, and costuming. While getting to the end product is a long process, the experience of doing so is priceless.
It's just beautiful. It's like intense, and the music is incredible, and it's like well known, so people all around the world and everywhere know of it, and it's very popular opera, but it's gorgeous. I love Carmen.
Make sure to look for Carmen performances in late March. For SUTV News, I'm Grace Park. So the opera looks so exciting. It's going to be performed, I think, the end of March.
Wow, that looks super
still got
cool.
A little ways to go, but it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I didn't know that we had like an opera production crew here at SUU, but that is super cool. We're so versatile in all the different arts.
Yeah,
I love that.
Right? We have such a large performing arts thing, but if you're not in it, it's kind of, you don't always know.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to go and check that out and go watch it.
It's a classic opera from what I know of opera, which is kind of little, but I do know of that one. So I think if you're going to start watching operas, that's one to go with.
Awesome.
With SUTV News, I'm Grace Park.
And I'm Elena Herrera. Thanks for tuning in.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.